This tutorial will be covering our Market Dashboard Plus tool, which is a multi-lane rate management dashboard that shows the current spot and contracted rate, along with a historic chart view and multiple other market analytic data points, such as origin and destination capacity conditions. When you log in to SONAR, at the very top of your screen under Applications is where you'll be able to access Market Dashboard Plus. Inside this tool, you'll have the ability to upload files with up to 10,000 lanes using our pre-formatted CSV file. Over on the right side, you can download this template. And it's a very straightforward template showing where you'll fill out your lane ID. This can be 1234 or any specific code you use internally. Inputting your miles, you do not have to fill this out. If you don't, we will calculate it for you based off of the 3-digit zip code, so could be different than your actual miles. Origin zip code, 3 or 5 digits. Origin country code is always USA. Destination zip, again, 3 or 5 digits, and then that country code is USA. Equipment type is either van or reefer. Doesn't have to be capitalized, but dry van, refrigerated, things like that will not work, just simply van or reefer. Once you have the template filled out with all of the lanes you need, you can simply click the upload file, select or drop the template, and click upload. It'll go through uploading, validating, enriching, and then ultimately calculating the rates for that lane. You'll see a green icon pop up at the bottom that says the file was uploaded successfully. Once uploaded, you'll see the current van and or reefer, depending on your file, spot and contracted weight with a statistical price range. Starting from the left, you can delete any single lane. It's going to show you the date that either the file was uploaded, or you're also able to keep these lanes stored and just refresh those lanes each day. So if you run the same lanes or needed to analyze the same lanes, you come in tomorrow, just simply refresh. It's going to update that date to tomorrow's date, and you can continue with that updated rate information. You've got your lane ID, the miles. If you left it blank on the template, these are what we calculated or what you filled in, along with your origin, destination, and equipment type. Scrolling over, the first set of data that you'll see is regarding the track spot market rates, which are updated daily. You've got your current, high, and low, along with a day-over-day change, a 7-day average, week-over-week change, 28-day average, and a month-over-month change. The confidence score is on a scale of 1 to 5, and this is really more of a volatility score. So scores that are closer to 1 or 2 are going to mean that the rates on that lane are highly volatile and consistently fluctuating. Where a confidence score of a 4 or a 5 is meaning very low volatility, rates are more closely compiled to that current average that we're displaying. Then the metadata, origin radius, destination radius, volume, and time window all have to do with the metadata running in the background. The radius and time window are weighted. So any loads that are closer to your actual origin and destination and those that were booked, say yesterday or the day before, are going to hold more weight than those that are further out. And then ultimately showing you the total number of loads that were calculated for that rating scale. If you have access to the contract rates, you will see very similar data, current, high, low, along with a 90-day average, 90-day percent change. The confidence score functions the exact same way on a scale of 1 to 5. Then your metadata also functions the same way. Now with the contracted rates, they're updated weekly. So your time windows that you'll see here are much larger, still being listed in that daily time frame, but the values that are updated are on a weekly basis. So you'll see much larger look back periods for the contracted rates. Moving on to the lane insights piece. You have a lane score, which is on a scale of 1 to 100. It indicates how tight or loose load balance and capacity conditions are for a particular lane. Higher values closer to 100 indicate tighter load balance and capacity. The origin market score is very similar to the lane score in that higher values indicate tighter load balance and capacity and is also on a scale of 1 to 100, along with that week over week change. The very last column is looking at your outbound tender rejection. These are percentages based on the origin market, and they are mode specific. So if you have van and reefer lanes pulled up here, the rejection percentage that you see will be specific to that van or reefer depending on the lane. Now, a couple other options that you have as far as from a display, you can view the rates in a rate per mile or a flat rate by simply clicking the toggles at the top. And then on the far left side next to My Lanes, there's a little gear icon, and you're able to work through here to either choose to display or not display any of the columns that we have up. For this example, I had everything pulled up, but feel free to go through here, customize your view. However you save it is the way the columns will load each time you log in. And then last, you can add a new lane individually. If you forgot to add a lane to your file, this is a very simple van or reefer, just your origin destination that is listed here and nothing else. We calculate the length of haul on any lanes that are added this way. Then the option to export the data. So when you click the download data, it is going to download a CSV file regardless of the lanes regardless of the columns that you have pulled up. The download is going to provide you data for every single available column. So it's going to look like a lot of information, a lot of numbers on a screen, but feel free to remove any of those columns that you're not needing to analyze at that time. But we provide you with everything. We hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to your customer success manager or cs@freightwaves.com. Thank you for watching.